Welcome everyone. Today we have our another new episode and we will discuss on talent shortage and AI solutions. We have our world famous speaker, Mr. David Smith. Mr. David Smith, my first questions to you: how can AI driven talent acquisitions tools helps organizations identify and attract skilled candidate to a competitive job market, and what are the potential risks of relying on these tools to address the talent shortage?
Dr. Sharif, you have a tenet for asking complex questions, so thank you for that one. Each of the different components of that almost could be their own program. So if I begin to look at the use of AI as you look at how to hire people, how to deal with the talent shortages, and how you can begin to use it uh, in the workforce, and particularly as you do workforce planning and workforce recruiting. Uh, it's one that is actually really close to what I'm doing right now. At my company, we are scaling up our workforce right now fairly significantly as we go forward. And we're beginning to put in place some AI tools to actually help us screen all of our resumes coming in, to help us begin to do sorts based on it, to actually help us qualify the most important candidates we're wanting to look at. So you see that. And so the fact that there is a talent shortage, particularly in AI people, is a significant challenge for many, many, many organizations. And just the overall talent shortage in general is causing many organizations to rethink some of their processes, some of the way how business is conducted. And you're seeing others that even in things like the fast food industry, the service industries, and others, it's accelerating its push to AI tools because the human resources are not there. So, it's a significant challenge for them, but AI itself can really be used, as I mentioned there, to help mitigate part of these shortages. So, what are the causes of AI talent shortages and such? And one of them is really the rapid technology advancements. If I go back 5 years, and if Dr. Sharif, if you or I, either one, would have told people how widespread AI was going to be today, they would tell us that no, you're 10 years, you're 15 years too early. But the fact is that AI has been advancing on a very steep S curve over the last couple of years, in particular, since the the explosive growth of all the AI tools. That it's beginning to say we need the talent to begin to make use of these. And that growth is creating more and more opportunities where there is a talent shortage of having to deal with it. And so this fast pace of the AI development, of the tools, of the growth of new companies trying to produce AI tools, of corporations and governments and others trying to bring AI things in-house, it really far outstrips the supply of skilled professionals that can do that. And we're seeing that everywhere. The second point in the answer to this for you, Dr. Sharif, is there's education gaps. Traditional education really struggles to keep up with the evolving demands of artificial intelligence. And if you began to look at traditional education, like at universities, it's struggling. The university in my town here in Austin, the University of Texas at Austin, and where you are too, Dr. Sharif, at Stanford, they both began offering fast certification programs in artificial intelligence to try to bring people up to speed very rapidly. So this is not a 4-year bachelor degree. It's not a 2-year master's degree. It really is a certification program built around the tools of AI. I can tell you, I'm hiring for a couple of very senior roles right now. and about half of the people I've interviewed have certification programs from universities now in artificial intelligence. So that's one of the places where you can see it being used very broadly right now. So, the rapid technology advancements, the education gaps. The other one is like how all those build to it is there's a high demand. So there is intense competition for these skilled workers, not just at the level of a data scientist or an AI developer, but even people who can manage people using artificial intelligence, even people who can understand the business process side of an organization well enough to understand where to put AI tools in place. You need someone who can go and work to understand, is the data there able to support what you want to do with artificial intelligence? So these are all some of the things you see when you have that AI talent shortage like you queued up for us, Dr. Sri. There's also AI solutions that can help uh, as you begin to mitigate the shortages, the AI talent shortages. Some of these are automating the routine tasks. For example, AI can handle very repetitive and time-consuming tasks that really help free the humans to focus more on complex tasks, more on creative tasks. And the AI and the human can, in essence, partner together as a team to solve even more complex problems when you combine the human and the AI tool. This is helping to advance it. There are AI tools now to help with writing code, for example. These will give you a basis code. The code's not really optimized, not very good yet, but you're beginning to see where even AI tools can be used to write code to help alleviate part of that talent shortage we have today. You see that AI-driven training can help upscale and reskill the workers who are displaced by some of the AI tools. So it really helps the existing employees acquire new skills. It also helps you reduce the dependency on hiring new external people. So it gives you the opportunity to combine with AI tools to help create an AI literate workforce and new capabilities there. A third thing where AI can be used to help solve the talent shortages is enhanced recruitment. It helps you reduce the time to hire. It helps you very rapidly go through many different resumes, many different backgrounds in there. And that is a strong tool, even though it's frustrating, because the person who can use more keywords in their resume and stuff sometimes can get around that type of AI tool today. It hasn't matured very far yet. A fourth area is, like I mentioned before, the fact that you can collaborate with AI, so human AI collaboration. And the more you can implement human in the loop systems that allow to assist in the decision making process. And while the humans handle more of the difficult or nuanced tasks and decisions. But by doing this, it's not just the collaboration. As the human works with the AI tool, most of the AI tools should become smarter because of that interaction. So you're producing better and better solutions in the future, kind of like what we talked about in the last segment, Dr. Shreve, of how do you make sure that the ethics and transparency of the AI tool is solved. So what do I do as an organization? As part of this, you have to invest in education and training. So you want to partner with boot camps, education institutions, develop your own internal specialized AI courses and programs, and train it not just for the people who are writing it, but even the managers and the people in using it. And you want to use AI as a tool for the organization for your internal training programs. You want to focus on continuous learning and continuous development for your current employees. Because if you can take a current employee and advance them, you're going to have a better employee than bringing new people in from the outside all the time. One of the big trends we see, particularly with more AI coming on board from an organizational standpoint, is taking advantage of the global talent pools. So embrace some of the remote work to tap into the broader talent pools. This has become really acceptable because of the work from home impact from we had during COVID, and it's really very good there. And you can do the others, which really can help you as you look at that and how it works for the organization. A couple of other quick things as I think, probably wrap this one up, Sharif, is, there's that increased demand for the skills, but you need to look at alternative pathways for AI careers. There's a growing alternative pathway between colleges and universities, and we've mentioned these before. The certification programs we've talked about, the boot camps, online courses, this continuous learning really is important there as you look at it. And as we talked before about the pace of technology impact, the trend is driven really by the need to adapt to the rapid technology changes and the shortage of both the internal and external talent that you have there and can be used through that. And, you have to look at things. You need to look at partnerships with these different people who can do education. You need to look at a continuous learning culture and how to change your corporate culture to really promote continuous learning. You need to look at ways to bring in a wider range of employees that can help your data set to be used in it. And for an organization, you particularly have to invest in AI tools and work on how to use it for not only work products, but talent management. And how do you support the growth of internal talent? And how do you use it to bring in external talent in a new way that you as an organization grow more? So, Sharif, I think that gives us a good handle on how AI is impacted with the talent shortages, both from a standpoint of people developing it, how you use AI to recruit and bring in new people, and what an organization needs to do as you look at the talent shortages and the use of AI solutions.
Thank you. Thank you for your excellent contribution for today's session. See you in the next episode. I request all of our audience, please share our content as much as possible. Thank you. Bye bye and take care.